Hey Blue Coat, it's Mr. Harris here, and I'm bringing you the fourth week of the Great Blue Coat Summer Write-Off. We're continuing to receive some amazing entries with the story title The Strange Event. For this one, I'm just going to share with you my next part and then introduce the final part as we're getting a bit closer to coming back to school, excitingly. So this was one of the entries for this week which caught my attention from Majida. I'll just read it out for you. I decided to go near the man. I was so scared that my heart started beating faster. I heard a loud voice behind me shouting my name and telling me to come back because that man is evil. I did not listen to the voice. The strange man was holding something interesting in his arm and was calling me to come and take it. Being so curious, I went to see what it was. The man held my hand and started pulling me away into the bushes. While the man was pulling me, I saw another man chasing us. Wow, what a fantastic paragraph that is. I'm not really sure who's the good person here, who's the bad person there with the two men involved around there. So I'm interested to see in the next part. Okay, so I'll introduce my fourth part. Remember, if you want to read the earlier bits, you'll see the screen on here. You can pause it on the video if you want to read them, because I'm not going to read it all again. So this part is the resolution, how things are sorted out, or at least close to being sorted out. See if you can tell in mind what we think's happened to make things get a bit better. Okay, so here's my next part. One of Victoria Wicked's henchmen, a towering man in a black cape covering his dark face and smouldering orange eyes, led me back to Glitterton. This time, however, my senses were not delighted by the sights and sounds of the square. The henchman prized open a drain cover, and we descended a stone spiral staircase. Cobwebs decorated every corner of this underground network. It was damp, and a rancid smell invaded my nostrils. Where was he taking me? As the spiral staircase levelled off, we entered a dungeon with several other children occupying it. Each and every child was stood in front of a white canvas and furiously painting. So this was it. This was Victoria Wicked's factory, and the children here were creating the paintings that she sold on the street, making her money. I was left with no doubt as to what my role was. I began at once creating the paintings I had done hundreds of times before. Somehow, though, this felt different. This wasn't how I wanted to paint. Painting was something to share, a way of being creative, and a way of showing how you feel. Most of the time we were being watched by the henchmen, only having any respite from their sinister eyes when they went to eat. It was in one of these moments I met Kamal. He was probably a year or two older than me, tall and lean with frizzy hair and a warm smile. "Hey, what's your name?" he whispered. "It's Zainab," I uttered, not sure whether we should speak at all. "Look, there might be a way out of this. On Friday there's a competition. Victoria Wicked is allowing us out to display one painting, and the winner gets an afternoon visiting the mayoress of Glitterton. Victoria thinks this is a way that she can make even more money with our paintings. Mayoress Hartfelt seems like a kind person, and it could be a chance to tell her what's going on." At this moment the henchman returned and stared into our souls. We couldn't say another word. I had 3 days to create a painting worthy of winning the competition. What was I going to paint? Friday came around in a flash, and there was lots of activity in our underground dungeon. Each child had to cover their chosen painting with a white sheet as it was taken to Glitterton Square. That evening we were guided to the square where the competition, presented by Victoria Wicked and judged by Mayoress Hartfelt, was taking place. There were so many beautiful paintings, and not just from Victoria's child workers, but many other talented artists from around Glitterton. As the night went on, the crowd burgeoned and hundreds of eyes looked upon the array of artwork. Then I noticed that my painting was about to be revealed by Victoria. As the white sheet was removed, for a split second the crowd was in silence. I had painted a picture of my mother. Seeing the painting she had created of my father had inspired me, and I was so proud of it. The crowd started to clap. They hadn't done this for the other paintings. This had to be a good sign, but would it be enough to win? Towards the back of the beehive of people in the square, I saw young Grampy. His eyes fixated on mine. He smiled and winked at me. The night went on, and soon enough Mayoress Heartfelt was on stage to announce the winner. The standard of art we have seen here tonight is like nothing we have ever seen at the annual Glitterton painting competition. You should all be incredibly proud of yourselves, but of course there has to be a winner. After careful consideration and discussion with the other judges, we have decided that the winner is Zainab. The painting was clearly created with love and care and is a worthy winner. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there for now. I'll write the next part and have that ready for you next week. So for me, there's still a bit to resolve, actually. I've resolved some of it, but Zainab's still in Glitterton, still we think trapped, but has won the competition. So how am I going to sort all this out? Like I said, children, I haven't planned this, actually. I've been going week by week, so I'm still not quite sure how it's going to end. Anyway, looking forward to seeing the next parts. Think about what you're going to do for your ending, and we'll soon be back in school celebrating some of the writing that you have done over the summer. Keep writing, keep reading, keep enjoying your holidays, and I will see you soon. Bye.